Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Biking Roots channel, to Texas, to Houston, and we're talking dirt jump bikes today. We'll say dirt jumper. So, forever, we've only had one option, which is the Marin Alcatraz. We've sold a good amount of these over the years. The Alcatraz is a sweet dirt jump bike that was built with Mr. Matt Jones and his design and whatnot. Was updated last year with the new colors and a few changes. Internal cable routing. They've had some really cool colors over the years. This one comes in this color as a full bike and also as a frame set, which, Ricardo, are you wearing the same shirt as me today?
Maybe.
Ricardo, you built up an Alcatraz, right? And your Alcatraz is pretty sweet. You actually sent it. I think we have some footage here of you sending it at the airbag at an event.
Yes, I did.
A few months ago. Yeah, it was pretty fun. Ricardo has a lot more skills than I do. So Ricardo is more like the person, well, there's old guys like me that can do a lot better things than I can, but Ricardo's really good at jumping. Me, it's kind of past my time. I'm not, let's just say my body can probably not handle too much of it. It's just really stiff. I think my body would break my knees. I have a bad back. So I've never owned a dirt jump bike, but I'm very tempted to either do the Alcatraz so in addition to Marin, we also sell Norco, which has some cool dirt jump bikes, which I don't have any of those to show, but we also can order from Transition as well. If you remember, Andrew was one of our employees. He actually moved over to Washington and he works for Transition now. And we want to pick up a lot more of their bikes, but we also haven't been able to as of late. So anyway, Ricardo's dad just ordered a Transition PBJ. And so we have that today, which we're going to build and then maybe compare it to the Marin Alcatraz and see how they compare. So yeah, this is our first Transition bike that we've had at the shop. I like the box, engineered to party. We should ride this before your dad even gets to ride it. What do you think?
I think we should do that.
Should we build it and then go get it all dirty, scratch it up, and then be like,
We should like crash it too.
sorry, dude. All right, so here's a sneak peek of what the PBNJ, or just PBJ?
Just say PBJ.
PBJ. They come in 3 different colors. This purple, they have a gray, and then they have like the copper color, and 3 different sizes. So this is the short version. We're going to finish building it, and then we'll talk about the specs once we're done. All right, the PBJ is officially done. Ricardo just finished building it up, and what do you guys think? I love the purple color. Yes, I've had some purple bikes in the past, but Transition did a nice job. You got the matching color sticker over there on the fork, and the nice chrome, which, chrome will get you home is what our Andrew used to say. Chrome will get you home and to the loam. Is that bad?
that was good. That was actually kind of good.
I don't know. That was bad. I'm sorry. So, So anyway, chrome will get you home to the loam if you do the loam pedals. All right. So let's talk about the different specs of the PBJ. Then we'll talk about the Alcatraz and then kind of compare the 2 DJs and see which one. Obviously, there's a price difference between them, so we'll see if the PBJ is worth the extra price. So first, we'll start with the frame. One of the big things with this is a steel frame. So instead of aluminum like the Alcatraz or aluminium, you got chromoly steel frame. So benefits of steel or cons versus aluminum. So with a steel frame, steel is strong, usually not as light as aluminum, but some people like the feel of steel over the aluminum, which Transition, as far as I know, they've stuck with steel on their dirt jumpers for quite a while. And if you look at it, some pretty beefy seat stays here and chain stays. Sometimes on steel bikes, the seat stay is thinner, but yeah, this thing is beefy. So I bet it can handle a good amount of abuse and jumps, but the quality, fit and finish looks very, very nice on the PBJ. And for the fork, they went with the Marzocchi Bomber DJ. So this sucker is beefy. So 100 millimeters of travel, 36 millimeters. So basically it's like a, dirt jump 36. And you have 20 millimeter axles by 100. So you have a nice stiff platform that can handle a lot of jumps and a lot of abuse. So 36 millimeters. You have the grip damper, which you also find on their other nicer forks. Not the grip tube, but the normal grip, which is on like the Z1 fork, which I have on my bike. There you got your air here. Down here, your normal rebound adjustment after you take that cap off. So you can adjust your rebound. All right, and then for the cranks, you have these Samox 3-piece chromoly cranks, 25 tooth up front with a 12 tooth in the back. Nice, thick, cool looking chain there. And you get pretty wide bars. These are 785 millimeter bars. You get some nice ODI lock-on grips, which is cool, and a spank stem up front, and you get spank handlebars, which are pretty nice. And brake, they only come with one brake on this one, rear brake, so wrapped around here, so you can get about 2 bar spins in before you run out of hose. All right, you got an SDG Patriot seat, which feels like it's got some nice grip to it. And the wheels, these are the hubs are Novatech hubs, which they sound pretty good, and they sound like they have some pretty good engagement compared to maybe some lesser DJs. Here's your brake in the back, SRAM level with a center line 160 millimeter 6-bolt rotor. And one thing is nice is external hose routing, which some people don't like, but if you're a bike mechanic or just want simplicity if something goes wrong, it's always nice to be able to have an external routed brake hose. All right, and for the tires, you have 26 by 2.2 Maxxis Icons, which have a little bit of traction for them for a DJ. So if you're going on dirt jumps as opposed to strictly pavement. So yeah, looks like good tires. Overall, looks like a really fun bike. Let's talk about the Alcatraz now, and then we'll come back and wrap it up. All right, the next one up is, as we talked about, the Marin Alcatraz. So the frame was last year, I think, was redesigned a little bit. So you have obviously this cool kind of sparkly, fun party paint job, which some people like, some people don't. Splattered look. I think it looks pretty cool. I like the white one first better, but the blue and the pink has grown on me. So instead of steel, like on the Transition, this is aluminum. Head angle is very similar, and the Alcatraz frame has horizontal sliding dropouts back here to help with chain tension and to adjust your wheel. On the new Alcatraz frames, they went with the internal brake hose, so it looks cleaner, but it's also more of a pain to change for a mechanic. But if you don't work on your brakes anyway, then you don't really care if you just want the nice clean look. So for the fork, on Marin's website, at least on the US site, they say this is a coil fork. It's not. It's the Manitou Circus Air, 100 millimeters of travel, so 32 mil stanchion, so not as beefy by any means as the Marzocchi Bomber. You do have a lockout, no compression, so not as fancy as the Bomber. You do have a rebound control over here. Not as many options as the Bomber, but you do have some options. As far as the axle, same 20 millimeter diameter by 110 boost spacing. For cranks, you have a 32 tooth, just Marin branded crank set, and that goes to a 14 tooth rear cog, 32 to 14. So a little bit different, but ratio is probably similar, I think.
Yeah.
For the cockpit, you have a 750 millimeter bar, 38 mil rise, Marin lock-on grips, which is nice. For brakes, you have the Tektro M275 hydraulic, rear and front as well. Some people don't like the front brake, they can remove it, but Marin includes it in case you do want it. And the Tektro brake up front, you have 180 millimeter 6-bolt, and in the back you have 160 millimeters. The hub is just a Marin branded hub, so you're not going to have like a high engagement, so not as much as like the Transition. And as far as the tires, you have some V 26 by 2.5, the V XCV. These are a faster rolling, not as much traction, but more for like a street tire or light dirt. As far as the saddle, you have a 30.9 seat post with just a generic saddle. They used to have a little bit different saddle in other model years, but they do not anymore. All right, I think I covered everything. There's not as many things on these dirt jump bikes as I'm used to, but I think it looks pretty sweet. All right, so comparing it to the Transition, this is $1449 as of August 1st, 2023. That may change, but for now it's $1449. The Transition, you're looking at $2,000. Yeah, pretty good chunk of change difference, but a lot of that you're gonna find, I think, in just, you got a little bit nicer components. You have nicer fork. That's a big money difference right there, is just the beefier Marzocchi DJ fork versus the Manitou. And I think your other dollar amount's going to be in the nicer cranks and also in the wheel set and the hub is where you're going to find probably more gains and to justify that additional price. Let's weigh these and see which one is the lightest. What do you think? What's your prediction? You think Transition's lighter? All right, so with pedals, we're at 27.8 pounds. All right, suck it in, Marin. I think it's going to be heavier. I think you're right. 28.10. All right, so we have them out together, and we need an owner for where's the Transition owner? Aha, here you are, sir. Congratulations on your new PBJ.
Oh yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you for hooking me up.
You want to ride it?
Oh yes, I do.
Go ride it.
All right.
We're going to take these out to a proper introduction over at Sugarland, but you going to let your son ride it or no?
Oh yes.
Really? Wow, what a good father. I would have been like, get off, boy. This is my bike. All right. I'm going to give you a couple weeks, Fernando, and then I want to see some sick jumps,
yes, sir.
And some cool tricks, because you won't have any excuses now. You got a Transition.
Oh yes.
All right, we're here at Rockstar. We wanted to go to Sugarland. They have a better pump track, but it's just like an hour away, and so this one's like 15 minutes away. So we're here with the boys and Fernando and Ricardo. So this is the dirt jump life. You just do runs, and then you just chill. All right, so we decided the best way to determine which dirt jumper is best is in an official time trial. And whoever wins, are you going to represent who? The Alcatraz or Transition team? Transition? All right, so Ricardo on the Transition PBJ. We'll time you, and then I will do the same one on this Alcatraz. Sound good? Is that fair? Yeah. Whoever gets the fastest time wins? Whoa.
You can't pedal.
No pedaling?
Pump tracking.
Oh my goodness. All right. Can you do that?
That's the challenge.
Dude, this is going to be the slowest race ever.
How do we get there?
Here he goes. All right, ready, go, Ricardo. Oh, dude, this isn't looking good. This isn't looking good for Alcatraz. Woo! Oh, that was a pedal. 2 seconds. Time.
24 seconds minus
24
plus
time,
2.
plus 2, so 26.
26.
You what?
Well, I almost died right there.
That would be a brake, not a pedal.
Yeah.
But I didn't even pedal.
You did. You started to. You put a crank in. That's a pedal.
It didn't even engage.
Sorry,
I was going
the
too
judges.
fast.
The judges saw it, and you lost 2 seconds. So 26. Oh gosh. What time is it?
25.
Yes. All right. So Fernando doesn't think that the Transition got represented very well, so he's going to try to beat Ricardo's time. Ooh, he's looking good. Looking good. Oh. Time. 27. Do it for Transition. The tricky corner. The tricky corner that takes your speed. Oh, he kept it. I think he's going to beat our times.
Yeah.
No.
23.
Ah. Ooh. Tyler's doing it on Alcatraz. Okay, do it for Marin. Beat my time. Very smooth. Nice. Ooh, good. There you go. Come on, come on. Woo, time.
23:43.
What was yours? 23.7?
I don't
Dude,
know.
I think you got beat. So we just have a new claim that Ricardo thinks he can do it faster on his Alcatraz. I don't know how official these results are going to be, but yeah, let's see. Do it. I want to see you do it. Good, good, good. For Marin.
Oh, he got it, dude. 22.
22.
22.
Dang. All right. Well, I think our time is almost done here at Rockstar. Kids have had a lot of fun doing the various things here. So, in summary, the Alcatraz and the Transition PBJ are some pretty sweet dirt jumpers. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video. Hit the like button if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more from Biking Roots. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye. Go, Mason. Go. Go, go, go. He's going to beat our times. This one's too big for you. You're a 20-inch bike. This is 26
How
inch.
come on the racket looks like I
On the rack. Maybe in a few years. Sound good? All right. That's all right.